Stephen Hawking once referenced AI. It will either be the best thing that's ever happened to us, or it will be the worst thing. If we're not careful, it may very well be the last thing. As a student, I believe it is important to safeguard our youth and preserve critical thinking skills for our future and utilize them for the greater good. Students and teachers should acknowledge the dangers of artificial intelligence in schools. I will be discussing the issue with AI in our youth, the long-term effects of its use, and how it should be used for another benefit in the well-being of society. First, I will discuss the use of AI and how it's eliminating critical thinking skills in our schools. Peter Scarf and other authors from a real-world test of AI infiltration of a university examination system states that there is a reason that there is standardized testing to prove that students can perform critical thinking skills. But with the help of COVID, people had been taking advantage of online courses and using AI in their coursework. So to measure critical thinking skills, people usually have to do their own work. But with the help of with the help of COVID, they have actually been using AI in their coursework that doesn't actually measure their intelligence, but the artificial intelligence. Rahami and other authors state that everyone involved with an educational status should already know how to act and think critically when it comes to academic writing. Rahami also references that students, scholars, professors, and senior mentors are people who often participate in academic writing, so they have to already know critical thinking skills ahead of time to perform well for that high entrance job. Next, I want to discuss that AI will eventually make its way into everyday life. Students need to understand its consequences of abusing it. Sue Ann and other authors from All in a Day's Work for AI, From Classroom to the Studio, states that AI is going to make its way into everyday life, so students need to understand how to use it efficiently. They state even though AI can boost efficiency, it will not take over the need for a human worker. In other words, AI will eventually take over for jobs if it is performing over the human level. So humans need to have critical thinking skills in order to get that job and to keep it. Peter Scarf and other authors conducted a study between students who use AI and who don't on an exam. Their research suggests that AI may be unrecognizable and that we as a society need to create better technology to realize that. In other words, Scarf is saying that AI is not being recognized in any work. They conducted a study with students who did an exam and AI on an exam. So they actually couldn't find a difference in either one of them. And so we need technology to move with that day and age so that we can find that AI can be recognizable. Rahami and other authors suggest that artificial intelligence is going to move with the day and age, and that our technology needs to advance to identify it better. So Rahami is supporting the idea that technology needs to move with our times to better recognize artificial intelligence. Next, there are multiple ways AI is also benefiting the world, but it should be only used for additional help. So Glassuk and other authors from Artificial Intelligence in Medicine and Nephrology state that medical research is being further practiced with artificial intelligence. So they're being practiced with medical research, drug discovery and design, clinical trial execution, and medical practice. So they're using this in medical research to better influence our future and for the future of our research for hospitals and clinics. McGuire and other authors from Establishing the Importance of Co-Creation and Self-Efficiency in Creative Collaboration with AI state that their studies resemble that AI acts as a co-creator rather than an editor. This way, it better benefits somebody's creativity than their critical thinking through editing. So people often use AI for editing and other stuff like that, but they're saying it could be used as a co-creator to build upon your ideas. Glassuk also suggests that it is better for a future to implement AI in health and research studies to improve the inventions that are made and created for a better future. So with that co-creation idea and using AI for medical research, we can actually build those ideas and create better technology for our hospitals and for the next generations to come. I hope to have shed a light on a serious issue within our schools, which is artificial work. Everyone should now realize that can benefit our world, and education is something we need to adapt to and learn ourselves. AI has negative effects on students that will affect their critical thinking skills in the future. AI is advancing, and it's also making its way in everyday life, so students need to understand the long-term effects of it and how to use it efficiently. AI is better used for bigger implications, studies, and research of how to better our health and society. Stephen Hawking once referenced artificial intelligence and how it can either be the best thing or the worst thing that happened to mankind. It should be realized that AI should build upon our ideas and not the idea themselves, because then we would be outdone, and it starts with our youth. Thank you.